I present to you the Communication Station class of Fall 2009.
You may have heard of Billy the Kid, but have you ever heard of Sid the Kid? Hello, I am Sydney, and I am reporting to you from Communication Station for Kids. And although Billy and Sid both became famous at the young age of 22, Sid the Kid makes his mark on the ice hockey rink. Sid the Kid, whose name is Sidney Patrick Crosby, is a 22-year-old hockey player and the youngest team captain in the NHL history for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Sid the Kid is the youngest player in the NHL to win the Art Ross Trophy, scoring 120 points in the 2006-2007 league. He is also the first teen to win a major pro league scoring championship. Sidney often makes a habit of being first. He was the youngest to win the Hart Trophy as league MVP other than Wayne Gretzky, the youngest to make the postseason All-Star squad, and the youngest player to ever win the Pearson Award that goes to the best player voted by fellow teammates. More recently, all of Sidney's hard work led up to his achievement of winning the Stanley Cup for his team the previous season, 2-1. Sidney unfortunately had injured his leg during the championship game, but still came through for his team. He was able to play his hardest, and all of his team knew that if it weren't for him, they could not have come as far as they did. Sidney returned home with the Stanley Cup on August 7, 2009, his birthday. Happy to be home again, Sidney reunites with his family and friends. In classic Sidney style, he takes time out of his hectic schedule to bring a bit of happiness to the children in the Nova Scotia hospital. While on his home turf, he gets to relive his old memories when he plays roller hockey with his childhood friends, playing goalie to keep it fun and fair. Sidney Crosby played an amazing year, but the pressure is back with the new one. The Penguins are starting out fantastically, with a record of 20 wins and 9 losses. Sidney Crosby alone has scored 19 goals and assisted 17 shots. The Penguins are first place in the league. As you can see, Sidney Crosby has a great career in store for him. Sidney believes that if you want to be great, you have to prove you can be great, year after year. Sidney once said, "I am not trying to be the next Wayne Gretzky or Mario Lemieux. I am putting pressure on myself to do my best and perform to my potential. That's all I can do." Those are words we can all live our lives by. Thanks for watching.
What was the last thing you ate today? Were you really hungry or were you just bored? Hi, I am Abby reporting from the Health Desk at Communication Station for Kids. Did you know that naturally thin people only eat when they're hungry? The Food and Drug Administration recommends that the average person consume 2,000 calories a day in foods such as dairy, breads, meats, fruits, vegetables, and legumes. Tailoring your diet to meet these FDA guidelines is the most important way to stop obesity. Overweight is defined as body mass index, also known as BMI. When a person's BMI is at or above the 85th percentile and lower than the 95th percentile. Data from the National Health and Nutrients Administration survey compares results from the 1976 to 1980 and 2003 to 2006 surveys, which show that obesity has increased for children aged 2 to 5 years from 5 to 12.4%. For those aged 6 to 11 years, obesity has increased from 6.5% to 17.0%. And those aged 12 to 19, obesity has increased from 5.0% to 17.6%. The main problem that causes obesity is that people eat more calories than their bodies need. To avoid this imbalance and to help prevent obesity, one should live an active, healthy lifestyle. Simple activities such as taking the stairs or walking to the store can help a lot. Many people also enjoy going to the gym. Additionally, each individual needs to watch their weight. Once a week, you should weigh yourself to monitor your health. If you notice that you're starting to gain some weight, exercise more that week and maybe eat less sweets. Investing in a scale is recommended for the home. Keep junk food out of your house. The lower sweet junk food can sometimes be too much to resist. Be smart and don't buy it all. Only eat when you are hungry. only eating when your body signals to eat. This can be a great way to prevent obesity. This is Abby from the Health Desk of Communication Station for Kids. If you notice that you are starting to gain some weight, exercise more that week and maybe eat less sweets. Investing in a scale is recommended for the home. Keep junk food out of your house. The lower sweet junk food can sometimes be too much to resist. Be smart and don't buy it all. Only eat when you are hungry. Only eating when your body signals you to eat. This can be a great way to prevent obesity. This is Abby reporting from the Health Desk of Communication Station for Kids.
Do you ever think about ocean pollution and how it gets in there? People create garbage and toxic waste that often end up in the ocean as pollution. Hi, my name is Alexa, and I'm going to tell you how this pollution affects sea life in your life. I'll also give you a few tips on how to prevent pollution. One common and preventable danger to sea creatures are the plastic packaging rings from soda and water. According to the ocean pollution scientists, many sea creatures get caught in the plastic rings, causing choking, drowning, and death. Did you know that it takes 400 years for the plastic rings to decompose, which means it can cause fatal deaths to many creatures, not just one? To prevent sea creatures from accidental death, you should cut off the plastic rings. Ocean pollution also affects the food that we eat. When fish feed in polluted water, they may carry toxins like mercury in their flesh. When we eat fish with toxins, then we are eating the toxins too. According to the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, contaminated fish taste and look normal, so there is no way for you to know if your seafood is contaminated. A few ways that pollution enters the ocean is through sewage pipes, toilets, or drains that eventually empty into the sewage pipes. Garbage pollution can lead to oxygen depletion in the ocean, and that harms plants and sea life. Some ways you can prevent pollution in the ocean is by preventing litter on the land. Land litter may end up in the ocean through sewage pipes. Organize a community group and plan litter removal day in your town. Lastly, if you have pets, remember to clean up their waste so the rain doesn't wash it into the street and then the sewage pipes. I hope I encourage you to think about how you could stop ocean pollution. Educate your peers and family members. Do what you can to help us in the underwater sea life. Have a heart, do your part, help keep the ocean clean. This is Alexa with your pollution status from the Communication Station for Kids.
I have a story that I hope will affect the way you think about the Earth. Along with the story, I'm going to give you some ideas on how you can help change the ending. Did you know that the Earth has a cold, or more accurately, a fever? This fever is called global warming. Hi, my name is Alexa. Have you ever wondered what causes global warming? It begins with air pollution. When pollution builds up in the atmosphere, it traps and changes the temperature of the Earth. This is what causes global warming. Many people think that cars are the only cause of global warming. Wrong. Air pollution actually comes from many things. One type of pollution comes from using coal for energy. Factories are places where coal is burned for energy. Smokestacks are often located in factories. Smokestacks are big tube-like objects. You may have seen a smokestack with smoke coming from it. Factories burn coal for energy that creates smoke and pollution in the air. Another type of air pollution comes from cars. Cars that burn gasoline also put smoke into the air and cause pollution. How can a kid like me prevent air pollution from cars? I don't even drive. Well, think. Do you get driven to places? Do you go to the same activities as your friends? When you go to a friend's house around the corner, do you still get driven? Most kids do have these things going on. So here's an idea. The next time you need to go to someplace, see if you can take public transportation. Also, carpool. Ask your parents to arrange a schedule with your friends. If you don't like walking alone, ask a parent to walk with you. Even though we can't drive, there are many things we can do to prevent air pollution. Another place to save energy and reduce pollution is in your house. This winter, when you turn on the heat, turn it down 2 degrees. Next summer, when you turn on the air conditioning, turn it up 2 degrees. This helps save energy. Air pollution is a serious thing. Here are some actions we can take to help reduce pollution. So let's all work together to heal the Earth. This is Alexa with your environmental news from Communication Station for Kids.